Good evening and welcome to another edition of Ten-Tec TV. I'm Scott Robbins, W4PA, Amateur Radio Product Manager for Ten-Tec Incorporated. And tonight we will do a presentation on the 10-minute dipole. Essentially this is how you can quickly build a dipole antenna to get on the air. Maybe not the way you would do a permanent installation certainly, but if you were in a hurry or going on a weekend trip or something and just wanted to throw something in the air real quick, here's how you would do it. We're going to start here with a couple of pieces of wire, a couple of egg insulators, some coax, and I will go step by step through this. First thing you need is a couple of egg insulators like these. You take copper wire like this and string it for the end of the dipole through each egg insulator, and you wrap it like this to give it some mechanical stability, because solder is not a mechanical connection, it's an electrical one. You can see once you wound the wire around like that, you can then solder each one of these. So I'll do this one, and then I will take this one as well, and I will do the same wrap job on it, like so. Good mechanical connection, it's not going anywhere. Okay, now we will take our soldering iron and some solder, and we will solder this together. Okay, there's one. Now we will start the next one. Okay, and we'll show you what the completed solder job looks like. You can see, soldered that. Soldered is an electrical connection, not a mechanical one. You just want good electrical connection there. Okay, we will put these aside for the moment. We'll take our piece of coax here. In this case, we're using RG8X. Got a hand little box cutter. Now, what you want to do is cut this down just enough until you can actually feel the insulation below it. Or the dielectric below it. We will just cut this enough to get through the outer conductor of the 8X, okay, as you can see here, like this. Then I will pull this piece off like that, discard it. Now let's see, we will take the braid, as you see here, and pull it aside, like this. This piece of RG8X is actually double shielded. You can see there's an internal foil shield in there as well that I'm going to peel off once I get the braid disassembled a little bit. Alright, braid disassembled. We will peel off this other foil shield and cut it off. Like so. Okay, then we will want to strip back a little bit of the center insulation. Same thing, you just kind of give it a little bit of press. You can actually feel the copper center down below that. Just give it, doesn't take much with a sharp cutter to be able to get through that. Okay, let's see. And then we take that part off like you see there. Okay, now we are going to take this bit of braid, and we're going to take this like this. We are going to do a little bit of a wrap job here. Twist them together like so. open hands here to hold this thing in place. Okay, then we are going to take some solder and give it just a sec to heat up a little. Okay. Alright, looks like that ought to be good. Then we will take the other piece of wire we have here and do a little wrap on the centerpiece. Like so. Wrap that baby around. Okay, let's do one more solder. Okay. Both of those ends solder. Let's give it maybe a second cool so I don't burn myself really nicely. Okay, we're going to pull this off like this. We will fold this over, bend this over like this a little bit. Ow. Still a little hot. Okay, and once we've done that, we're going to take a piece of rope. We're going to tie this under the wire right here to a wrap. Tie that off like that, nice and tight. Get a little mechanical stability. Okay, there you have it. So pull this over to this side. You will be ready then to hang your dipole like this. You can see we've got a side, and a piece of coax in the middle. Now, this certainly does not account for weatherproofing, not a whole lot of mechanical stability here at the tie point of the rope, of course. This is not the kind of installation that you would want to put up and leave up on a permanent basis, but certainly probably is good enough to just be thrown up in a tree to last a weekend. And you can see there's not really much time to this. Now, if you wanted to do a little bit more professional job of this, of course, we sell a center insulator called Acrobat. This is the product literature for it. It sells for $9.95, and there are a couple of instructional videos that I've shot previously on how to hook this up with RG8X coax or with ladder line as well. And you can seal this with RTV, and it certainly is a much better choice than just a quick and easy solder job like I did with this dipole today. If you have any questions about anything Ten-Tec does or anything else related to ham radio, feel free to give us a call at 800-833-7373 or visit us on the web at www.tentec.com. For this edition of Ten-Tec TV, I'm Scott Robbins, W4PA. Thank you very much for tuning in.